Okay, I neglected to make an initial thoughts video on this horse, um, but we are. I don't know how far into this deal we are, but I'll just kind of let you know where we're at and what we're working on. I've been just riding this horse around in a hackamore and going real easy and just letting him figure out how to follow his nose. A lot of times, what happens, especially on these older horses, and I do the same thing with 2-year-olds or whatever. I'm just trying to get them to follow their nose and go where I point them and go without me begging. A lot of the problems that we run into is brace and blocking off and not moving forward. And if I can just keep these things going forward and slowly just start to add more refinement to how they go forward, it seems to turn into something a lot better as time goes along. So he's a little bit bracy and stiff, and that just comes from getting pulled on at the wrong time and getting kicked on at the wrong time. And not even that, maybe not turning loose at the right time could be a big part of it. So well, I'm just working on adding a little bit more refinement, and I'm kind of trying to pull him in here where I can make sure that he'll get behind the bridle and come back to me, and I can turn him back loose, and he'll just stay on his tracks and hopefully go straight. If I have him on a circle, I want him to commit to that circle and kind of stay on it. So um, he's an agreeable enough horse, and I think that he'll make something that we can go rope on. But um, yeah, he just needs some work and some refinement. He's easy going. He's a little bit rude, and so I have to kind of get after him a little bit about him stepping on my toes and walking into me and things like that. But he's getting better. So um, yeah, I'm not a hater as far as this gelding goes. I think that he'll make a horse, and I think we can go. Um, I think we can go on and start doing some rope horse things. I just want to really make sure that I have all my moving parts in order, that I got a pretty good stop. I've got control of his shoulders, his hip, and I can move his body back and forth whichever direction with just a little bit of leg pressure. Because when we go to roping, all those things start to rust over a little bit, and I want to make sure that I've got them broke loose really good before we go to roping, so that when I need them, be it in the box or correcting a stop or showing in position on a steer, I need to know that I've got all those moving parts. So I'm that's where I'm at, and he's doing good. I've got him living with a handful of geldings. I've got grass out here. You can't see your shoes when you're walking in it, and he's been doing really good out there. And I think that's a beneficial deal to him too, because he's out moving around at night, and he's got all the Bermuda grass that he can stand. And so if he comes in, he's in a pretty good place. He's not loaded up with a bunch of starchy feed and been locked in the stall. It's a good mixture from when you're trying to teach one something that might have been a little bit disagreeable at one point in his life. So yeah, everything's going really good, and appreciate the business, and I'll just keep you in the loop on where we're at. Pretty happy with that little stop right there. It's better than what we had. Let that marinate for just a second, but yeah, what was I saying? Anyways, yeah, thanks for the business, and I'll keep you in the loop, and I think we'll just keep moving forward another month or so. I think we'll have a totally different horse.